Dude, did you hear? We have the biggest buff in sniping history. I swear, isn't it crazy? It's crazy, bro. What's up, guys? Klinger here, and as you guys just heard, snipers and phantom forces are getting such a buff right now. Every single sniper, I'm pretty sure, is getting a buff, except I think the SVU and the SVDS, but bolt action snipers are getting such a big buff. We're about to go over them in a second, but even like the bolt or the 50 cals are getting buffs too. It's crazy. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're gonna go take a look and I'll tell you what you think, or what I think about it. So there's gonna be a lot of talking. I'm just gonna read through the list right now and then we're gonna take a look at it. So also, guys, if you're new, please be sure to hit that sub button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, leave a like and comment if you would. It'd help me out. It helps the video get like noticed by more people. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. This is actually crazy. Okay, alrighty, guys, we're gonna talk about the big beefy boys, the 50 cals. Okay, we're gonna look at the BFG to start. I'll use it for a second while we talk about it. But the BFG changes. The walk speed is increased to 13. It was originally 12, so you're gonna be able to move around faster with the BFG. Sprint speed is increased to 13. The original was 11, so you're moving a lot faster with the BFG now. You're moving a lot faster, and the aim speed's increased to 11. It was 9, so you're ADSing faster. Pretty much everything is faster with the BFG, which is actually kind of insane. Okay, you can move faster, you can ADS faster. SFG is kind of getting the same thing. The aim speed is increased to 12. It was originally 9, and the equip speed is increased to 11. And it was originally 10, so you'll be able to by equip speed, it pretty much means like the swap over speed. So when you swap from your primary to secondary, the time in between that, so you'll be able to pull up your secondary SFG a little bit faster than you used to. So that's cool. Heck gate changes. Let's throw the heck gate on here. Walk speed is increased to 11.5, and it was originally 11, so you're gonna walk a little bit faster. Your sprinting is increased to 11.5 as well, and it was originally 10, so a decent bit of increase there. And aim speed is increased to 10. It was originally 8, so you can quick scope a little bit better with this. And equip speed on the heck gate was increased as well to 8.5. It was originally 7, so there actually might be more of an option to run the heck gate now, which is kind of interesting. And last but not least, for the 50 cals, we're going to be taking a look at the M107. They increased the aim speed to 8.5. It was originally 7.5, so you'll be able to ADS faster than you used to be able to. And they decreased the sprint speed on the M107. So they actually made it so you're moving a little bit slower on the M107 if you're sprinting. Which, I mean, it's a Barrett 50 cal. Those things are freaking super heavy. You should be able to run pretty slow. I don't know why the Hecate and the BFG is so fast. Actually, the BFG might be a little lighter, but Hecate, I'm sure that's a little heavy, but hey, we're gonna take it. But if you're gonna use the M107, just know that in the future, once this is updated, this is gonna be after the Halloween update. Just know, like, if you use the M107, you're gonna move a little bit slower compared to the Hecate and the BFG. Moving on to probably the biggest change out of a bolt action, the R700. So the R700, the last update in the main game, they buffed the sprint speed, ADS speed, pretty much overall movement of the R700, and they actually buffed it again. They upped the fire rate to 70 RPM, or to 60 RPM. My bad on that. They increased the fire rate to 60 RPM, so you'll be able to cycle more rounds. So just another faster thing for the R700. They upped some of the stats too, so it's not as much of a Nerf gun as it used to be. So the R700 is actually such a viable option right now. It has 6 rounds, and you can actually equip a extended mag if you wanted to. So you could run potentially 10 rounds. This is actually a really good gun. It didn't see a whole lot of use for the past like 6-8 months, but now it's actually starting to get some potential. We're gonna use the R700 while I talk a little bit. A bunch of these bolt action guns got changes, and I want to just quick cover them. The AWS has a RPM of 55. They upped that a little bit, and the AWM has a RPM of 50. They upped that as well. The Mosin Nagant has an RPM of 70 now. So that's actually a really viable option if you have the 8mm Mosin conversion. And speaking of the 8mm Mosin conversion, you're gonna look at the Obrez next. The Obrez has a fire rate of 80 RPM. And the nice thing about this 80 RPM on the Obrez, it actually, like, if you use this this 8mm conversion, you're not only gonna have a faster fire rate Obrez, you're gonna have a powerful, like, more powerful Obrez that you're gonna be able to, I think you can like one tap headshot at like 100 studs or something like that. They increase the damage by a lot for the Obrez. So the Obrez kind of seems like it could be a decent little secondary sniper now. So I'm kind of excited about that. We're gonna have to see like if people use it or how it's gonna fit in the main game, but I'm excited to see that for sure. The Scout now has an 85 RPM, so the Scout's gonna be able to shoot a little bit faster, and I feel like the Scout should have one of the fastest bolt times out of the bolt action guns, just because it's the hardest to use for sure. And they increase the headshot multiplier on the Scout, so hopefully any damage, it'll be a one-tap headshot. That's kind of crazy, dude. The Scout really needed to just solidify its place in the one-tap headshot. Not a lot of people use the Scout. It's a tough sniper to use. Bullets velocity feels really slow to me, and if you're good with it, I mean, props to you. I have a hard time using that gun, but yeah, that little bit of a buff on the Scout will definitely help the people that use that gun. And my favorite sniper, the sniper that I've been maining for a while, the TRG. The TRG's RPM actually is staying the same. They're increasing the max damage range. It was originally a one tap at 20 studs and less, but they upped it, so now it's gonna be a one tap from 35 studs or up to 35 studs. So almost doubling the range of the TRG's one tap capability. So that's actually pretty dang cool. There's a lot of stuff, dude. It's actually crazy how much stuff that they added. So now there's so many good like setups for snipers now. Snipers overall have just gotten a massive buff. Okay, there's such a huge buff on snipers now. I'll probably have to use this R700 a lot now. I used to not use this gun a whole lot just because of the fact that, like, it just felt weak. But now that they buffed the RPM on it, and like its mobility, and like I think they even did power a little bit, it just feels like a very, very solid rifle. Okay, I'm actually excited for this. I'm not sure about the 50 cal buff. I'm glad that the M107's a little bit slower, but actually, you know what? I feel like that's okay. I feel like the buff on that the 50 cals are okay. The Hecate really I didn't see used a whole lot, so the fact that you're gonna be able to see a whole lot of hopefully you'll see more Hecate users. Hopefully that's more of an option versus like using an M107 or something like that. So I'd love to see more people use the Hecate. I think it's a cool gun. It looks pretty cool, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is actually kind of crazy, okay? The fact that I just saw it was while I was working, so many people were talking about it, and it was just insane how much changes that they literally made changes to every single snipers. This is like my third attempt to get up here. They're literally hard scoping crane. I need to at least go for a shot. Okay, we're up here. Hopefully we can at least try a shot. I'm already getting sprayed at. Uh-oh. Ready? Okay, I missed. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. They freaking buffed all these snipers, bro. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like this? Do you not like this? Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We stream 6 days a week on Twitch, and we have a Discord. Link to both those will be in the description if you want to check them out. But hey, thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you later, okay? Peace.
And you say